Ready? Welcome back to On the Record. I'm here with Sandy Ashworth, who is with Unisys, which is a company that goes back forever in my mind. And we're also here with Angelo
Simo.
And you do water outsourcing.
Correct. Sullivan & Cogliano is a national IT staffing services provider.
And do you do it just in the U.S. or?
We do it in Canada. We actually do have a company in Canada as well. So we do support Latin America, some South America, but primarily it's the U.S. with a little bit of everything else.
Okay, sounds good. So, I mean, there's so many VARs out there. Why is VAR outsourcing something that's important?
Nobody can really hold a very deep bench anymore. It's too expensive. There just isn't enough money there, enough margin. So instead, what a lot of firms will do is they'll outsource it so that they actually have the business, but they're not spending the large sums of money to have a huge bench, salaries, benefits, and all that. Instead, they only use staffing when they need it, as they need it. So therefore, it cuts down on their cost.
As a large company like Unisys, we do outsource also, even though we have our own staff. We use people like Angelo's company when we need to augment our staff in the United States and Canada, especially for special projects where you need that varied workforce. And outsourcing today, he's right. All the things he mentioned is absolutely correct. But when you outsource today, you have to go with a partner and truly be a partnership, because it's extremely important, the client satisfaction that you have to deliver, because you're on the hook with your client on the contract, and therefore it has to be a very symbiotic type relationship.
So in other words, if Angelo messes up a little bit, you look bad.
Yes, we look bad, and it's not good with our customers, and on a personal level, I'll kick his butt.
Well, I would hope so.
We do not want to mess up. We do not want to mess up for many reasons, yeah.
Especially that you don't want to get kicked in the butt.
Yes, and we don't want to get a phone call at 2 in the morning from her either, yes.
But the reality is he's taking a risk. He's now taking over most of the risk, and you trust him with that.
Well, we actually still have most of the risk with the client itself, but he's taking over the risk to deliver to us as his client. And that's the reason it has to be a two-way partnership. The other aspect of outsourcing is the fact that there are so many different platforms today, whether it's hardware or the software platforms, that you can't be everything to everyone, and different people meet different niche markets.
So you're here at this show, and I'll leave you out for just a minute.
Sure.
Because it's kind of interesting that Unisys is here, and I mean, you're not traditionally into the SMB space and so on. What brings you to this show?
Let me help you with something. CompTia is not an SMB organization.
I know, but most of the people that are here are focusing on that.
And that's changing back to it when CompTia, first of all, I've been a member for various companies of CompTia for 20 years. And been chair people. I have been a chairperson of many communities, including the ITSS community and the Advancing Women community. And I was one of those that was sitting in here 20 years ago with large OEMs and large VARs and large service companies, formulating some of the founding stones like A+, Network Plus, and Server Plus here at CompTia. So the large players are still here, and as a matter of fact, we have an OEM summit going on right now as we speak here at this Breakaway.
Terrific. That's exactly what I wanted to hear about. So you made it very easy for me. Angelo? Don't get kicked in the butt anymore.
Thank you. Anymore? No, it hasn't happened.
I mean, that's right. It never.
It never happens.
It never will.
Thank you.
Sandy? Thank you.